Congratulations, members of the Simmons class of 2021, and welcome to the 116th undergraduate commencement exercises of Simmons University. I am Lynn Perry Wooten, and I have the honor to be the 9th president of Simmons University. This is my first Simmons commencement as president, and I'm very pleased we could be together in person this week, as well as together remotely today. I have wanted to meet you and your family since my first day on the job. This week, I saw more of you than the previous 9 months. I truly look forward to meeting all of you at upcoming reunion events.
I'm sorry.
We know the pandemic has forced change on all of us, change that was largely unwelcome. Our week of activities, socially distanced, limited in numbers, still masked, and today's virtual commencement exercises are examples of these changes. There are also examples of the creativity, the resilience, and leadership of members of the Simmons community. I would like to highlight for a moment the creativity of the Simmons faculty, extraordinary educational leaders who went beyond the pivot of spring 2020 to redesign their courses to ensure educational experiences that meet the highest standards, that is, Simmons standards. For an undergraduate learning experience, this was not an easy or trivial task. One senior faculty member noted that she could not remember working as hard as she did last summer, rebuilding her courses so that the live classroom time, asynchronous student work time, and out-of-a-class assignments were integrated, coherent, scaffolded, and rigorous. And so that the Simmons classroom experience, engaged, connective, interactive, and personal, could be delivered to our undergraduates, no matter the state of the world. Simmons faculty are so dedicated to your learning. I invite you to join me in thanking them. And please thank your individual instructors for their dedication to student learning and for their continuous work over the past year and over the past decades. I would certainly like to express my appreciation and gratitude based from the Simmons Board of Trustees as well. Simmons faculty members, we salute you. The pandemic brought innovation to Senior Week and this undergraduate commencement as well. We have a faculty speaker as well as a student speaker this year. The faculty speaker was not a traditional part of graduation. We will also announce the winner of the Alumni Honor Award, which used to be done on campus during Senior Week. Recognizing that your years at Simmons have included enormous creative work in addition to your academic work, I am pleased that we'll bring a number of student performances to commencement this year. The first of these is a rendition of Forward from the 1935 Simmons Songbook. The song was written by Simmons president, Bancroft Beatley. This recording is from 2019 and features members of the Simmons University Chamber Choir, led by Donica Buckley. The words are printed in your program. Please feel free to sing along. A slideshow of photos from past Simmons commencements accompanies the Simmons song.
Troubles underfoot and leave
Last month, we invited members of the class of 2021 to submit commencement remarks and to audition in front of a group of faculty and staff. I am told that the panel wanted to invite 3 of the students to present. Sadly, we don't have time for 3 sets of student remarks. I am pleased to introduce Pragi Nepal to address the members of the class of 2021, faculty and families present here today. Pragi graduates today with a BS in computer science and a business minor. While at Simmons, Pragi participated in the API Innovation Lab and had internships at Wellington Management and Resolute Management, clearly aligning her major and her minor. She was a research assistant and teaching assistant in the computer science department for the cybersecurity and the introduction to computer science courses. She was also an organizer of the Shark Hack that focused on women and non-binary students, and was vice president and then president of Simmons Association for Computing Machinery Student Chapter. With her Simmons degree, and clearly thanks to her internship, Pragi will be working at Wellington Management as an InvestTech associate. Congratulations, Pragi.
Thank you, President Wooten. President Wooten, members of the board, professors, deans, alumni, and graduates. Namaste and good morning. I am Pragi Nepal, and I'd like to first congratulate all of us on our hard-earned degrees. We made it despite TikTok, Reels, and Netflix. We all decided to spend 4 years of our life at Simmons, decided Simmons would be a great place for us to learn and grow. I mean, we did make that decision when we were 18, but if we still thought adulting would be fun. But I believe we did make a good decision. In Nepal, we were taught that school is our second home, and Simmons has really been a second home to me, a home far away from home. The time I've spent here have given me so many memories. From the first moving day to the last hug I gave my friends, I've made countless memories. We have worked very hard to get this degree. We studied in the library till the closing time. We stayed up until 3 a.m. to study for exams to finish the project. We rushed to the common grounds to grab something to eat in between classes and work. We spent hours applying for internships, jobs. But even with that busy schedule, we still found time to go to bar to late nights with friends. Still found time to celebrate our friend's birthday at midnight. Still found time to have lunch with our friends and laugh about little things, rant about our coworkers, and rant about how we have 5 papers to finish in 3 days. It's the small things that makes things great. In 10 years, when you run into your friends, you probably won't remember what Common Grounds was called, but you will remember the memories you had in there. And you will remember seeing Mr. White walking around dressed up as Dumbledore on your way there. As I was preparing this speech, I realized that we actually only spent 2.5 years of our college life normally and in person. 2.5 years, that's it. It has been hard for all of us this past year, especially keeping our grades up, but we made it. There are hundreds of us here and our future uncertain. Some of us will go get our master's degrees, PhDs. Some of us will go get a full-time job. Some of us will be entrepreneurs, some CEOs, artists, doctors, nurses, software engineers, graphic designers, musicians, and so much more. Some of us will be here in Boston and run into each other once in a while, and some of us might move to the other end of the world. But no matter where we are, I'm certain that we'll be working towards changing the world. And no matter how much the world changes, I know one thing for sure that will never change. My name will still have a red underline, and it will still be autocorrected to Prague. I was born and brought up in Nepal, a place where most parents want to make their sons and daughters either engineers or doctors. But my mom always told me and my brother, learn what you want, be what you want to be, but whatever you do, just be the best at it. I hope that whatever you'll go on to do, you'll excel at it and be respected. Wherever your new home will be now and in the days to come, it'll be filled with happiness. It is now time to turn the page and start a new chapter. A chapter filled with hurdles, but also with love, happiness, friendship, and success. Before I say my final goodbye, I would like to say something to the very beautiful souls who are doubting themselves as they are stepping into the big world. A small raindrop doesn't know it is going to be an ocean until it builds up the courage to take the jump and reach its destination. So do not be afraid to take the jump. Who knows? That might just change the world. Thank you.
Thank you, Pragi. Your remarks remind me of my own undergraduate days, of the friendships I made that I still maintain today, of the hard work and also of the fun. I hope that you and your classmates stay in touch. We know you have tools to connect. I encourage you to use them to expand on what you build while at Simmons. Connected and together, we might just change the world. Each year at commencement, we announce the university's most prestigious student awards. Your program notes a number of academic awards by colleges, schools, and departments over the last month. Congratulations to all of our award winners. The Joan Melber Warburg Leadership Award is named in honor of Simmons Trustee Emerita, an honorary degree recipient, Joan Melber Warburg, Simmons class of 1945. The award recognizes the member of the senior class who exemplifies the highest ideals of leadership while attending Simmons University. The recipient provides exceptional demonstration of the qualities of Joan Warburg has exercised throughout her lifetime: a pioneering spirit, initiative, leadership, determination, selfishness, and generosity. Your program contains additional information about Joan Warburg's life and leadership. It is now my honor to present the Joan Melber Warburg Class of 1945 Award to Chiara Bouvet, Class of 2021. I spoke this morning at our university's commencement of inclusive leadership. Chiara Bouvet has exemplified this since she began at Simmons. One of her nominees noted, "A true leader is someone who takes action to ensure that everyone is included." During her junior year, Chiara identified a need for additional peer support within the pre-health liaison to connect younger students to juniors and seniors. Over the summer of 2020, Chiara worked to develop a peer mentoring program for implementation in fall of 2020. The mentoring program launched last semester included 28 mentors and 47 mentees. This program has been instrumental in creating community among pre-health students. A nominee noted that Chiara's model is now being used by faculty to develop mentoring programs within the biology and chemistry departments at Simmons University. She also revived the commuter student organization, drawing attention to this important component of our undergraduate student body. She has served as a admissions fellow, a diversity intern, and a MOST mentor, reaching out to Boston public school students for Simmons. As a Boston scholar herself, she serves as a RISE mentor to other students who will come to Simmons as Boston scholars. Chiara Bouvet has been active academically too. Her research experience includes work with Professor Eric Loof in the Department of Biology on a 2-year project that culminated with her senior thesis and her participation in the Dana-Farber Cure program. Finally, while at Simmons, Chiara continued the community engagement that she'd begun in her high school, serving as a volunteer ambassador at Brigham and Women's Hospital. She worked as a summer associate of the Boston Public Health Commission at the Boston Area Health Education Center, tutoring high school students in calculus and biology. On behalf of Simmons University, I thank you, Chiara. And I am pleased to award you the Joan Melba Wahlberg Class of 45 Leadership Award. The Alumni Honor Award is another of our top undergraduate awards. I am pleased that we are able to recognize another extraordinary student this morning. It is my pleasure to welcome the Alumni Association's co-president, Teresa Brewer, Simmons Class of 1978, to present the Alumni Honor Award.
Thank you, President Wooten. I am pleased to be here to represent the more than 50,000 Simmons alumni. Created in 1930, the Alumni Honor Award is granted to a student who combines scholarship, participation in student activities, and contribution to Simmons University student life. The honored student should demonstrate general, all-around excellence that typifies the ideal Simmons University student. The recipient is chosen by the Undergraduate Administrative Board of the university. As co-president of the Alumni Association and a graduate of the class of 1978, I am proud to present the Alumni Honor Award. On behalf of the Simmons Alumni Association, I am pleased to recognize Sarah Collin as the 2021 Alumni Honor Award recipient. She exemplifies the tradition of now more than 90 years of awardees. Sarah is graduating with a history major, a journalism minor, and a superb academic record. Sarah has made important nationally and regionally recognized contributions to the Simmons community through her editorial leadership of the student-driven newspaper, The Simmons Voice, and the co-founding of the Welcome Home podcast, a collaboration between Simmons Radio, The Shock, and the Simmons Voice. Throughout her time at the university, she has demonstrated an extraordinary fidelity to both Simmons' founding and current missions, applying her critical liberal arts skills to professional practice. She has responded to the disruptions of the COVID-19 pandemic by redoubling her passion for research, storytelling, and nurturing community. In the past year and a half, Sarah has shared her prodigious abilities to the benefit of all, investigating and writing news, augmenting historical knowledge with her thesis, and creating digital and physical materials for public exhibits related to Simmons history. She has won grants and awards recognizing her excellence, including from Simmons Surpass, the Passionate Leaders Project Program, the Intercollegiate Broadcast System, and the Society of Professional Journalists. As declared in her nomination, the Alumni Honor Award acknowledges her achievements holistically. We believe that Sarah represents the best of Simmons, and we couldn't agree more. Sarah's impact on Simmons has been extraordinary. She has made her mark as a scholar, public historian, and journalist. She exemplifies the Simmons student to the fullest. We look forward to watching as she leads on to make a difference in the world through her time, talent, treasure, ties, and testimony. Congratulations, Sarah.
Thank you, Teresa Brewer, and congratulations, Sarah Carlin. I join with Teresa in looking forward to the impact you make in the world. And I hope you and your fellow members of the class of 2021 continue to connect, help us make Simmons the best it can be. I would now like to announce the President's Recognition Award for 2021. These awards reduce current year student loan debt. Graduating seniors who demonstrate a high level of academic achievement and have over $7,500 in student loans in their senior year are eligible for this award. This year, 16 students were selected and will be awarded $133,000 in loan forgiveness funds. The 2021 President's Recognition Awards were made possible by the Diane Kagan Trust Loan Forgiveness Program, the Joyce J. Kagan Distinguished Leadership Prize, the F. Mary Sneed Loan Forgiveness Award, and the Class of 1970's 50th Reunion Fund. Since sponsorship by the Diane Keegan Trust Loan program began in the 2016-2017 academic year, these funds have awarded more than $500,000 in financial aid to 70 graduating seniors to reduce their loan debt as they leave Simmons. If I had a magic wand any year, but this year in particular, I would reduce the debt load of all of our students. One of my goals during my tenure as president will be to replace more loans with grant, ensuring that great leaders can come and live and learn at Simmons, no matter what their financial means. I know, based on our history, that your preparation in the liberal arts and the professions at Simmons University make it possible for you, like generations of alumni who passed before you, to achieve our founder's goal when he conceived of Simmons Female College. And that is, of course, to earn an independent livelihood. Our most prestigious awards recognize individual student achievement, but we know that individual achievement is always supported by an ecosystem of support. The performing arts particularly demonstrate the impact and importance of ensembles. Here in our next student's performance this morning are the Simmons Sirens singing High Hopes. We choose it in honor of today's graduates and the hopes and wishes we have for your future. High Hopes is a 2018 song by Panic at the Disco.
Had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision, always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living, didn't know how, but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had high hopes. Mama said, fulfill the prophecy, be something greater. Make a legacy, manifest destiny. Back in the days we wanted everything, wanted everything. Mama said, burn your biographies, rewrite your histories, light up your wildest dreams, museum victories. Every day we wanted everything, wanted everything. Mama said, don't give up, it's a little complicated. All tied up, no more love, and I'd hate to see you waiting. Had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision, always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living, didn't know how, but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had high hopes. Mama said, stop built for oddities, stranger crusaders, and wannabes, the weird and the novelties. Don't ever change, we wanted everything, wanted everything. Stay up on that rise, stay up on that rise, and never come down. Stay up on that rise, stay up on that rise, and never come down. Mama said, don't give up, it's a little complicated. All tied up, no more love, and I'd hate to see you waiting. They said it's all been done, but they haven't seen the best in me. So I got one more run, and it's gonna be a sight to see. Had to have high hopes for a living, shooting for the stars when I couldn't make a killing. Didn't have a dime, but I always had a vision, always had high hopes. Had to have high hopes for a living, didn't know how, but I always had a feeling I was gonna be that one in a million. Always had high hopes.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're just going to pause for a quick moment of technical correction. Please stand by. And as soon as that technical correction has been made, President Wooten will be back. Thank you. Stand by, ladies and gentlemen. We're just making a technical correction. If you wait one moment, we'll be back into the program. Thank you.
Members of the class of 2021 have high hopes. Shoot for the stars. Hold on to your vision and bring it to life. Ladies and gentlemen, we are truly in for a treat now. It is my pleasure to introduce the faculty speaker for this morning's commencement ceremony, Professor Sahir Salad of the Department of Sociology, nominated by members of the class of 2021. Dr. Salad joined the Department of Sociology in 2012 after completing her PhD at Loyola University in Chicago. Her research interests are in race, ethnicity, gender, religion, and surveillance. Her scholarship examines how Muslim Americans experience racialization in the United States. Her book, Forever Suspect, Racialized Surveillance of Muslim Americans in the War on Terror, examines how Muslim men and Muslim women experience gendered forms of racialization through state and by private citizen surveillance.
Thank you so much, President Newton, for that introduction. Family, friends, graduates, faculty, and staff, to the class of 2021, congratulations on making it to this defining moment in your life. I know it must feel surreal to be here, especially on Zoom, but this is a huge day for you all. You turned in that last paper, took that last exam, logged off to that last Zoom class, many of you in your families' homes, and are now saying goodbye to the life you've lived for the last 4 years. When I got the email that I was selected to speak to you today, I was not only touched, but I was also deeply honored. One thing I can say without reservation is that there is no shortage of dedicated faculty at Simmons, so I do not take this honor lightly. I would first like to talk to the families and friends who came today to celebrate your graduate and to explain what I have seen in these students over the last 4 years. Over the years, I have tried to find the right word to describe my students to my friends, family, and colleagues, but to be honest, there is not one word that captures the essence of a Simmons student. So I will use several words to accomplish this task. Simmons students are tough. It has not been an easy year by any stretch of the imagination, and yet they all persevered through one of the most difficult times we will hopefully have to endure in our lifetime. For our students, this has been a year of loss. Like so many others globally, our students lost loved ones, some moved back home, some got sick themselves, some had their study abroad programs canceled, and they all had to finish their last year of college on a computer. This was supposed to be a time in their lives when they should have been cherishing this last year of college with their friends, having their faculty toast them on campus, and attending graduation face-to-face. But even with all of this loss, our students met adversity with strength. They finished their internships, clinicals, and field placements at a time when it was frightening to do so. Simmons students are also intelligent, hardworking, and dedicated. Faculty here can attest to this, but mention your affiliation to Simmons to anyone in a hospital, school, nonprofit, or any social service organization in Boston, and you will only hear praise about our students. They are also engaged and compassionate. They are the ones who, even in the midst of a pandemic, have advocated and organized around social justice issues, including racial justice, mass incarceration, climate change, and transgender rights. And while I am sad to see them leave Simmons, I am confident we will be better off with them leading the way. I would now like to address our graduates and impart on them a few words of advice. To the class of 2021, as you embark on this next phase of your life, my wish for you is to trust yourselves. In your first year at Simmons, many of you were unsure of your place here. But in just 4 years, we saw you grow into confident, intelligent, and savvy people. I'm excited to see where the years ahead will take you and who you will become. As you leave college, you will experience successes and challenges. Enjoy the successes and learn from your challenges. Be open to change, as it is the only way to continue to grow. At the same time, never give up on your principles. There may be times when your principles and values are challenged, but they are what will keep you grounded. Do not fear the unknown. It is okay not to know what will happen next or have everything in your life mapped out. Every experience will teach you something valuable. Know that you are capable of making an impact on your surroundings. Even the smallest act can make a difference, and each and every one of you has the power to transform your environment. Always be open to learning. While for many of you, your formal education ends today, you will continue to gain knowledge in your lived experiences, which are also rich and rewarding. And finally, be kind to yourselves. You deserve joy in your life. When you find it, hold on to it and embrace it. Thank you for sharing the last 4 years with us. And while it has been an honor to have taught you, I have also learned so much from you. Congratulations again.
Thank you, Dr. Salad. I could not agree with you more than that advice. Graduates, stay grounded in your values. Fight for what you believe in and be open to learning and growth. And please seek joy. We will now continue granting the degrees that I formally conferred at the university ceremony earlier this morning. I granted you the bachelor's degree and declare that you are entitled to all the rights, privileges, and dignities pertaining to the bachelor's degree. The faculty and board of trustees of Simmons University have voted to grant these degrees and authorized to do so by the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. I am pleased to introduce Deputy Provost, Dean of the Undergraduate Program, and Associate Professor of Political Science, Catherine Payton, to read the names of our baccalaureate graduates. Before Dr. Payton begins, I would also like to thank her for her leadership and service to Simmons and to our undergraduates over the last 15 years. As a teacher, department chair, colleague, administrator, and university leader, Catherine Payton has demonstrated the characteristics that I hope you will take into your careers: a thirst for learning, a passion for justice, and a tremendous work ethic. Dr. Payton's commitment to you, our undergraduate students, and to your education and life success has been extraordinary. Catherine, Franklin Pierce is very lucky to have you as their provost. Thank you for your time on my team and on the Simmons team. We know your leadership will continue to stand out in the coming decades.
Thank you, President Wooten. My years at Simmons have been unforgettable. I will always treasure my Simmons friends and colleagues, and particularly the undergraduates. It's been my privilege to teach and learn with. Congratulations to the class of 2021. You did it. Let's get this started. When I call your group, please turn on your cameras. As each group finishes, I will remind you to turn off your video again as we call the next group. Please wait until your group is called to turn on your camera. For the Bachelor of Arts, Group 1, please turn on your cameras. Lydia An. Rawan Asalawi. Isabella Ampuran. Haley Arnold. Rebecca Artner. Ishraq Khadija Boutalib. Sophia Catherine Capello. Congratulations, everyone. You may turn off your cameras. Group 2, please turn on your cameras. Sarah Carlon, Catherine Marie Cross, Hulani Sky Daly, Carly Dickler, Grace Ashley Dwyer, Katrina Yang Farrell, Saida Sarah Fatima, Juliana Fernandez, Shannon Fitzgerald. Congratulations, graduates. You may turn off your cameras. Group 3, please turn on your cameras. Bridget Fong, Maya Friedrich, Maggie Fuzak, Paula Garcia Arteaga, Lola Haiku Getz, Sophia Hannah Gulick, Sander Warren Hackey, Juliana Hager. Congratulations, you may turn off your cameras. Group 4, please go ahead and turn on your cameras. Kaylin Birch Heston, Madison Riley Horn, Sarah Jacques, Hallie Jeremy, Morgan Elizabeth Lovray, Shelley Kalita, Songa Kanglei, Ruby Kennedy, Devin Ledgerd. Congratulations, everyone. You may turn off your cameras. Group 5, please turn on your cameras. Haley Marissa Lowell, Sandy Maybe, Cara McKenzie, Hannah Neal Madden, Sierra Nicole Martin, Shayla McJunkin, Megan McMahon, Lucy Kathleen McNamara. Congratulations, everyone. You can turn off your cameras. Group 6, please turn on your cameras. Emma Meekum, Gabrielle Caterina Garcia Molina, Kana Moriyama, Esra Othman, Meryl Pecci, Emma Petrie, Kelly Fawn, Abigail Powers. Congratulations, everyone. You may turn off your cameras. Group 7, please turn on your cameras. Guiro Prieto Aviles. Margaret Jane Purser. Maura Ramo. Mavis Faye Reardon. Zenaida Christina Rodriguez. Marilyn Rodriguez. Helen Jane Rulin. Riley Rowan Sampson. Congratulations, everyone. You may turn off your cameras. Group 8, please turn on your cameras. Genevieve Shorts. Janine Sempler. Charlie Sinat. Maria Lisa Sarujan. Violetta Spinazzola. Trisha Eileen Tate. Meredith Shea Thayer. Ivy Elizabeth Van. Congratulations, graduates. You can turn off your cameras. Group 9, please turn on your cameras. Abigail Vervac. Grace Weinberg. Alexandra Williams. Gianna Rose Wilson. Peiyao Yin. Shelby Jacqueline Long. Kayla Patricia Zarella. Jordan Zeese. Congratulations, you may turn off your cameras. Before we turn to the Bachelor of Science degrees, it's now my turn to introduce and highlight a creative performance that includes members of the class of 2021. This Simmons University Dance Company performance of The Nicest Kids in Town is danced by Haley Arnold, Reagan Billings Pierce, Jessica Cobb, Allison Cunningham, Laura Donahue, Kaylee Dow, Julia Hansen, Grace Hetzler, Katie Lawson, Megan McKeever, Hannah Rice, Madeline Short, Maddie Stephenson, Kat Stewart, Selena Vaughn, Emily Waterhouse, Kayla Zarella. It was recorded by Jack Tan.
Had to have high, high hopes for a
Ladies and gentlemen, stand by again for a moment, please.
Hey there, teenage Baltimore! Don't change that channel, because it's time for the Corny Collins Show. Brought to you by Ultra Clutch Hairspray. Oh, every afternoon the car strikes four. A crazy bunch of kids crash through that door, yeah. Oh, throw off their coats and leave the squares behind. And then they shake it, shake it, shake it like they're losing their mind. And then I see them frown, because they're the nicest kids in town. Oh, every afternoon you turn your TV on. Yeah, we know you turn the sound up when your parents are gone, yeah. And you twist and shout for your favorite stars. When you practice every step that's in your repertoire, you better come on down and meet the nicest kids in town. And I'm the man who keeps it spinning round, Mr. Corny Collins with the latest, greatest Baltimore sound. So every afternoon, drop everything. Woo! Who needs to read a ride when you can dance and sing? Yeah, la, 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 la. Forget about your algebra and calculus. You can always do your homework on the morning bus. Get to the bird from the now, they're the nicest kids in town. Roll call. Brad. Tender. Sketch. IQ. Joey. And I'm Link. So if every night you're shaking as you lie in bed, shake it, baby, and the bass and drums are pounding in your head. Who cares about sleep when you can snooze in school? You'll never get to college, but you sure look cool. It'll cover it down when you're the nicest kids in town. Yeah, they're the nicest, nicest. They're the nicest, nicest. They're the sugar and spices, nicest kids in town.
That was great. I love having that included in commencement. Now for the Bachelor of Science. Group 10, please turn on your cameras. Taylor Adams. Ashley Suas on. Abigail Kelly Anderson. Caitlin Anderson. Danielle Apple.
Oh my goodness.
Ashley Suas on.
You chill out.
Bethany Grace Arabic. Thanya Baez. Michelle Balcarcel Monzon. Congratulations, everyone. You may turn off your cameras. Group 11, please turn on your cameras. Emily Elizabeth Barbella. Elizabeth Bartlett. Maya Simone Baskin. Chiara Victoria Ford Beauvais. Munraj Bimra. Christy Marie Bott. Celine Montgomery Breton. Faith Brown Adanaye. Vivian Bowie. Congratulations, graduates. You may turn off your cameras. Group 12, please turn on your cameras. Sarah Lynn Butler. Emily Teresa Buttafuoco. Ni Chan Dan Kao. Annie Chen. Richney Chin Chap. Jessica Cobb. Rebecca Kate Collette. Delaney Conway. Congratulations, graduates. You may turn off your cameras. Group 13, please turn on your cameras. McKinley Beth Croteau. Lila Celeste Crum. Darshelle Desranville. Fiona Devine. Melissa Kate Difontorum. Sarah Jo Nicole Dirienzo. Cindy Homfeng Do. Sarah Dogar. Congratulations, graduates. You may turn off your cameras. Group 14, please turn on your cameras. Susanna Doncourt. Kaylee Elaine Dow. Shantina Lavette Drayton Powell. Gabrielle Trabado Esteban. Skylar Forrest. Taylor Jane Forrest. Julia Fitzgerald Fusco. Olivia Ann Gabriel. Philippa Alice Gamble. Congratulations, everyone. You may turn off your cameras.
Dean Payton, if you would pause for one moment, we have to restart the captioning, so it'll just be 1 second. Group 15, please stand by. Thank you, Catherine. I'll give you the high sign when you can start again. One moment. Thank you for waiting. Go ahead, Deputy Provost Payton.
Great. Group 15, would you all please turn on your cameras? Grace Jael, Brittany Rose Gotts, Faith Gray Williams, Leah Legacy Hanel, Beza Haile, Julia Pastore Hart, Sarah Elizabeth Hershey, Sophie Rose Hill. Congratulations, everyone. You may turn off your cameras. Group 16, please turn on your cameras. Ariana Marie Infanti, Evangeline Holly Kennedy, Lauren Grace Kirby, Masha Kolovskaya, Rebecca Labbit, Vivienne Humley, Lucia LeBlanc Perez, Eliza Leroux. Congratulations, everyone. You may turn off your cameras. Group 17, please turn on your cameras. Juliana Rose Locantore, Nestor Lucier, Nung Lu, Eva Lynch, Catherine Elizabeth Mansour, Michaela Martorana, Kathleen McCarver, Ariel May, Shizna Malord. Congratulations, graduates. You may turn off your cameras. Group 18, please turn on your cameras. Arish Galeb Mohammed, Isabel Molander, Nora Stone Monahan, Cindy Murphy, Pragid Nepal, Irene Hoi Wen, Madeline Nielsen, Emanuela Uzizi Ofuri, Maria Pastakova. Congratulations, everyone. You may turn off your cameras. Group 19, please turn on your cameras. Mira Patel. Maya Patton. Pamela Dennison Petrie Humphrey. Rachel King Pfeiffer. Alexandra Picano. Abigail Pinter Parsons. Elizabeth Suzanne Poteet. Olivia Popolo. Nicole Rasmussen. Congratulations, graduates. You may turn off your cameras. Group 20, please turn on your cameras. Molly Reinhold. Charles Rapace. Manal Riadi. Hannah Michelle Rice. Megan Rice. Graciela Marie Rios Ortega. Laura Elizabeth Romano. Danielle Elizabeth Ross. Congratulations, everyone. You can turn off your cameras. Group 21, please turn on your cameras. Caitlin Runt.
Where's it from the group number? 25.
Devin Ryan. Aliwan Sachu. Laura Ann Scarfone. Nada Halima Saleh. Isha Zarnab Shafiq. Catherine Shapiro. Sarah Singleton. Congratulations, everyone. You can turn off your cameras. Group 22, please turn on your cameras. Molly Skeffington. Fatimata So. Elena Grace Spinuzzi. Catherine Adele Stewart. Emma Stock. Christina Jin Sun. Elise Theriot. Abigail Thutt. Congratulations, graduates. You may turn off your cameras. Group 23, please turn on your cameras. Samantha Truss. Han Tu. Lauren Marie Wagner. Emily Catherine Waterhouse. Haley Yabrudi. Congratulations, graduates. Please turn off your cameras. Now moving to the Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Group 24, please turn on your cameras. Erin Elizabeth Buck. Sarah Karabitsis. Jia Ying Chen. Venezia Winifred Morrissey Delgadillo. Cindy Deng. Madeline Grace Dixon. Annie Kelly Harriman. Congratulations, everyone. You may turn off your cameras. Group 25, please turn on your cameras. Annie Lamb. Katie Elizabeth Lynch. Shukri Mahamud. Shreya Mohan Patel. Pamela Dennison Petrie Humphrey. Ogugwa Ochendo. Selena Zhu. Congratulations, everyone. You can turn off your cameras. As we've already seen today, Simmons undergraduates are highly talented, but academically and artistically. We also want to highlight student literary prowess. Earlier this month, Sidelines Magazine hosted a virtual poetry reading by students taking English 109, Creative Writing Poetry, taught by Professor Richard Woolman. Here are 4 samples from that reading. We are so grateful to our associate Paige Burns for the video that accompanies these readings.
It is cold atop the Tower of Babel. Language is a mountain without a summit, with faces that shift in the light, prisms of shadow. Rock slides are frequent. Her climb is perpetual. Woman, wife person, a scrimshaw vessel carried on God's breath. Red hands clench at her sides. Words like rocks line the trail, and she lifts each one, scouring the clay beneath for bugs, dropping letters into the cup of her tongue, tasting sediment and time. Wanton, a granite shard tells her, once meant free. She throws each rock over her shoulder, disassembling and rebuilding this mountain in one motion, dashing dialects across the sky, fashioning verbs into constellations, scattering languages as far as Alpha Centauri. The Tower of Babel has always been falling. It will never hit the ground.
Mom's hair brushes the collar of her pink cotton beach dress, made pale from the sun and stiff from the salt. Tan legs lathered in SPF 50 extend to greet peach-painted toes squished in cobalt jelly flip-flops. Beach rose bushes, thick with thorns and bees, border the path lined with wedges of light blue boards. Each piece a familiar friend of yours. You know which ones stoop down, bend up, and give out under heavy footfall. 1.4 mile sacred sloping stretch of sand and sea, where your aunt wears a floppy hat and floral cover-up, sits with her legs crossed, large sunglasses pushed to her forehead, nose in a book. She will offer you a bag of pretzels and insist you reapply sunscreen. Where your uncle lies with a baseball cap draped over his face, chair leaned almost entirely horizontal, hands clasped over stomach. Occasionally, he will get up and cool himself with a brief dunk in the water, then immediately return to his seat and resume an unbothered nap. At the shoreline, the waves are silk sheets with lacy foam embroidery. With each tug of the tides, they slip back into the sea, pulling your feet into the sandy mattress below it. Chest deep, the waves embrace your body and splash kisses across your cheeks. Dip below the surface and savor the fleeting moment where all that exists is you and the blue. When you resurface, the sting of salt in your eyes and heat beaming on your neck will bring you right back. Walking barefoot back to the house, you fight for who gets the outdoor shower first. The wind carries whiffs of charcoal and chatter from ladies in the kitchen. Wooden walls carved with names of souls that linger still. After dinner, you sit on the shingles of the shed alongside your cousins. Vanilla ice cream from a cracked Klondike bar runs down your fingers as you watch the sunset, slowly swallowed by the marsh. The slight hum of beach traffic and heavy collapse of waves. Soak it all in.
Whether it be in September or March, I will want to take that walk with you in the park you tell me you grew up in. I expect snails to converse about eternity just as you had them do last week. Joy hovered for years as we fought not to let it show. Desire wasn't born yet. It was hiding inside blue teapots and the sound hole of a guitar. Only soft signs of our affection made their appearance. I cannot wait until June when the time will come for us to make our declaration to the world.
Sunflowers leaning in the wind, sun high in the sky, it's noon. These seeds burrowed their tiny faces into last year's soil, excited to grow into the light. But when we retreated into our houses, so did the sunflowers. A year ago, we put away our coats, folded our nice shirts into dresser drawers, and tucked our outside shoes away. The sunflower seeds hid their faces, sank deeper beneath the surface. They went dormant when we did. The sun's high in the sky, it's noon, and sunflowers lean in the wind. The seeds from before heard children's cries and the patter of feet. They rushed up through soil now hardened from disuse and raised their tiny faces to finally see the light of day. Sunflowers lean in the wind.
That was beautiful. Now we'll move to the Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Group 26, please turn on your cameras. Anne Barbsy Abraham. Nicole Lee Ahern. Ariana Alves. Yulia O'Coin. Sarah Barafaldi. Quinn Berry. Olivia K. Belmore. Danielle Renee Bissonette. Jenya Gianna Brewington. Hannah Quinn Brian Nelson. Kara Elizabeth Burke. Congratulations, graduates. You may turn off your cameras. Group 27, please turn on your cameras. Allison Cambuleaves. Nicole Canis. Jennifer Lynn Carden-Smith. Danielle Alexis Carson. Isabel Charland. Rhiannon Sharon-Diel. Kelly Wynn Chow. Natalie Tak Yen Chow. Susanna Cosme. Congratulations, everyone. You may turn off your cameras. Group 28, please turn on your cameras. Olivia Rose Cresta. Lily Dana. Grayson Elizabeth Donovan. Madigan Elizabeth Farnese. Kimberly Ann Fougere. Catherine France. Carmel Garcia. Ashley Brooke Golden. Congratulations, graduates. You may turn off your cameras. Group 29, please turn on your cameras. Sunali Gurjar. Suleika Hance. Annalise Farah May Hodge. Catherine Holland. Maya Howland. Cameron Johnson. Pia Elise Kennedy. Jane Kim. Congratulations, everyone. You may turn off your cameras. Group 30, please turn on your cameras. Michelle Lee. Anna Leadham. Michelle Ray Lemieux. Alexandra Lee. Z Lin. Kristen McGee. Ellen Malloy. Sarah Manjikan. Catherine Margaret Martineau. Congratulations, you may turn off your cameras. Group 31, please turn on your cameras. Brianna Martinez. Farah Nerline Maurice. Abigail May Pother. Kristen Rose McDermott. Amy Merriam. Joanne Michael. Michaela Mildrum. Lindsay Mulcantine. Congratulations, graduates. You may turn off your cameras. Group 32, please turn on your cameras. Jolise Montero. Sarah Kathleen Newman. Beverly Ing. Elaine Nolan. Adelaide O'Hara. Madeline Laura O'Neill. Naomi Jo Lopin Osborne. Bailey Power. Congratulations, everyone. You may turn off your cameras. Group 33, please turn on your cameras. Paige Elizabeth Riley. Julia Nicole Roll. Fiona Marina Russo. Kiona Ryland. Marissa Ann Santoro. Amy Lee Sinowitz. May Susi. Ling Susi. Congratulations, graduates. You may turn off your cameras. Group 34, please turn on your cameras. Mariam Soufan. Laura Elizabeth Souza. Celia DeWolf Speth. Carolyn St. Pierre. Jillian Elizabeth Stasio. Natalie Louise Susko. Carrie Tam. Nicole Taylor. Eleanor Titteman. Congratulations, everyone. You may turn off your cameras. Group 35, please turn on your cameras. Emma Rose Trahant. Josephine Tran Vong. Olivia Teresa Waltz. Kelsey Jean Washburn. Christina Wilson. Samantha Faye Whitcuss. Congratulations, graduates. Please turn off your cameras. Now for the Bachelor of Social Work. Group 36, please turn on your cameras. Mira K. Blumen. Megan Felique. Loriana Fierramonte. Delaney Gagnon. Leah Goldenberg. Zoe Gruske. Sabrina Kafif. Congratulations, everyone. You may turn off your cameras. Group 37, please turn on your cameras. Isabel Marchand. Skylar Preston White. Viana Shapak. Rebecca Marie Stubbs. Karina Zabadosh. Julie Ann Tokarowski. Haley Lynn Vigneault. Julia Marine Waldron. Congratulations. You can turn off your cameras.
Deputy Provost Payton, we know that at least one student was missed. So we're going to invite any students whose name who weren't able to turn their camera on and whose name was called to turn their camera on now so that you can read those names again. I know there's at least a couple, so we'll give them a chance to get their cameras on, and then you could go through those names. Graduates, if you missed your turn on camera, now's your chance to do that. We'll wait another moment or two and appreciate that. Thanks for your patience, and also thanks, Deputy Provost Payton, for your flexibility.
Of course, I'm glad we get to do this.
Go ahead, Catherine.
Mira Blumen. Naomi Osborne. McKinley Croteau. Are there others? That's who I'm seeing. Nicole Ahern. Congratulations, you can turn off your cameras.
You ready?
Are we all set?
One of Simmons' strategic goals is to continue to create a vibrant, student-centered community. Each class in turn is assigned a class color and receives a class flag. Graduates of the class of 2021, your flag was unfurled on Founders Day in October of 2017 and has been displayed in the College Center since that day. Today, the class of 2021 became our newest Simmons alumni. Class Council President Lauren Wagner will present the class flag to Alumni Association co-practice President Lynn Devenue. Lynn welcomes the class of 2021 to the Alumni Association by presenting Lauren with the alumni flag. Class of 2021, your class flag will be back on campus in September, and we hope that you too will return. You will have your diplomas before long. They will be delivered to you at home next month. The class flag will be part of your reunion celebration for the decades to come, reminding you each time of your first semester at Simmons in 2017 and this graduation day, May 28th, 2021. This brings us to the conclusion of Simmons University's undergraduate commencement exercises. Congratulations to our new alumni and to your family and friends. On behalf of the trustees, faculty, and staff of the university, best wishes. Thank you to all of our guests for being a part of this wonderful celebration. Please be safe and well until we see you again.
I remember going to summer orientation freshman year and meeting my orientation group. We went around and introduced ourselves, and me and this other girl were both biochemistry majors and wearing blue Converse. Since then, we've both changed our majors and gotten rid of the shoes, but that's what sparked a friendship with my roommate and best friend.
First week of first semester, I accidentally had 2 classes that were at the same time period, and I was crying. I'd already missed some classes, went to the registrar. They told me the only class I was qualified to take was Econ 100. I was not enthused at all, but I had to take it. I enjoyed the whole semester, totally took it by accident, and it ended up becoming an econ major.
I really love Simmons being part of the College of the Fenway. I got to cross register in my very first year here at Simmons, so I went to mass art and took their wheelworking class, which gave me the opportunity to TA in actually the next 2 years after that.
I decided to become an RA to make really fun and creative programs and build a community, and I loved supporting my residents and helping them through hard times and watch them grow.
Because of my biochemistry major, I was in the chemistry physics department, and it was a smaller community, but it was full of people who were so intelligent, so kind, so outgoing, and I really enjoyed my time there.
I loved every single second of being on the crew team, and I'm really grateful for Nikolai Kermakov, who passed away last fall. He was the greatest mentor, and after his passing, I'm even more grateful for the support of the athletic department and just how much they proved to be a family in that time.
Big thank you to the communications liaison, ASA, the whole department of communications at Simmons, my parents and my close friends, everyone really. You all have been huge players in my growth at Simmons, and you all were communities that I always felt welcomed in. And without you all, I wouldn't be where I am today.
One thing that I really want to say to my friends and to the professors that I've met along my undergraduate career in the psychology, music, and business departments is thank you so much for your support. You've really helped shape me into the person that I am today, and I couldn't be more grateful for the time that I've had with every one of you.
I also want to thank my friends and family, specifically my mom and my twin brother, as well as Hannah and Haley. You guys have been my rocks through college, and I'm so grateful that you've been a huge part of my journey.
I just wanted to thank the Simmons University Dance Company for continuing my passion of dance through college, the Student Government Association, my advisor Andrew Porter for finding my passion of marketing and communications, and my 2 best friends, Kaylee and Kayla, for getting me through every part of college.
Thank you to my mom, Jake, my family, and friends who have supported me along the way. I couldn't have done this without you.
I just want to congratulate the class of 2021 for making it to graduation, especially during a pandemic.
Congrats to the class of 2021.
Felicidades a la clase de 2021.
Congrats, class of 2021, we did it!
Congratulations, class of 2021.
Congrats, class of 2021. Congrats, class of 2021, we did it!
We did it. Congratulations.